Hey Leo, welcome to your weekly reading. I hope that you're doing well. Thank you so much for being with me here today. I really appreciate you, and if this reading helps or resonates, let me know by leaving a like, comment down below, and subscribe to the channel. If you want to follow me over on my Instagram and TikTok, you can find me there at Jadestone Tarot, and if you wish to book a private reading with me, the information's in the description box down below. With that being said, let's get right into the reading to see what messages need to come through for you for this next week, the next 7 days. See what messages need to come through for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. What's going on for Leo, please, for this upcoming week? Any messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 7 days? What's happening? We got the Five of Pentacles coming out. Okay, with the Mother of Cups, Eight of Wands, messages for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for the next 7 days. Show me clearly. Five of Wands reversed. Seven of Pentacles, Six of Cups, and the Fool reversed, along with the Five of Swords reversed and the Three of Cups reversed. Wow, we had like 3 fives out here. So Leo, seems like this week ahead, you're definitely going through some changes. It feels internal. It feels like it's some stuff going on internally. There's some things on your mind in regards to the past. You might be reminiscing or looking back at past times, past memories, feeling unable to move forwards. Six of Cups with the Fool reversed, unable to move forwards because you're not really, it's seeing, wow, if I can speak, it's like, wow. Leo, you got me messed up. You really do. I'm just kidding. Yeah, I'm gonna blame it on you guys now. It seems like you're not really in the present this week. You're everywhere but in the present. You know, you might be thinking about the future. You might be thinking way back into the past, but you're needing to come back to reality right here, right now. But it seems like your mind is elsewhere. Your mind is thinking back to things from your past, pains that you went through, things that happened to you, things that you suffered from, relationships that went wrong, people that crossed you, people that lied to you, people that harmed you. It's really heavy. It's really heavy. Five of Pentacles. You might be feeling lonely. You might be feeling like it seems like you're kind of shedding old skin, or in this case, right, shedding dead leaves, shedding dead petals. Oh God, Leo. Yeah. So there's like temporary loss for a gain here, and I do want to just say things are only going to get better from here on out. Seven of Pentacles. It is reversed though. Seven of Pentacles reversed, so there's impatience. It's like you're wanting things instantly, but that's not really how it works here on Earth. Now, that doesn't mean that's not happening. We do have the Eight of Wands, so there is some sort of shift that happens quickly, but it seems like you're not the most grounded. Like I said, it seems like you're kind of you're a little wobbly. We have the Five of Wands reversed, so I'm glad that it's reversed, which is indicating you're coming out of like a period of, like, I want to say feeling irrational. For some it's fear, irrational fears, just like scatterbrain, like there's just a lot on your mind and you're unable to really like keep your composure. Anyways, I see like there's a shift in that. There's a shift in that. We'll take a look into this though and see like what is the matter here, what's really going on. Now there might be something in regards to a mother figure that's being brought up. With the Mother of Cups, this might be bringing up like your parents or someone who raised you. This is representing like a mother or like feminine energy. Some of you who maybe had felt abandoned by a mother figure, or there's some healing taking place in regards to someone that left you, or sorry, my laptop fan is very loud. It's distracting me. Like, it's really just, like, distracting. But there's some deep emotional things being brought up. And you're needing to have compassion towards yourself. You're needing to be patient towards yourself. And you're also, like, needing to feel these feelings rather than, like, suppress them and run away. So the similar message I was saying in Aries reading, if you've got any Aries placements, it's really important that you acknowledge how you feel, and you acknowledge the loss. You acknowledge the things that you suffered from. Like, look at how these cards are laid out. I had them backwards when I was showing it. But so the Mother of Cups, she's looking over at this dead flower, and she's like acknowledging it. And she's like, well, you know, at one point it was beautiful, and you can still choose. It's really about like your attitude and how you look at these situations. It's 2:22 p.m. Synchronicity here. So it's kind of like recognizing the beauty in situations, even though maybe it didn't play out the way that you had imagined or hoped for or wished or wanted it to. Looking at the beauty within the situation, even though it could be an ugly situation that happened, or things that happened to you that occurred to you that were ugly or definitely not favorable, right? But choosing to see the beauty in the situation, or choosing to see the blessing, or choosing to see the lesson, you know, like changing your mindset, but also like acknowledging the way that you felt, the way that this happened and how that affected you, and acknowledging that rather than just like, you know, suppressing it or running away from it or just getting angry at yourself for feeling these things. So, it's pretty intense. It's pretty intense. Like I said, though, I do feel you're coming out of this energy. So it kind of feels like it's short-lived. Like as soon as this comes up and you acknowledge it and you feel it, is as soon as it kind of just fades away or disappears. So it's just like, if you can kind of just like let it out and acknowledge it, it will pass a lot sooner than if you were to just try to ignore it or suppress it or distract yourself. That feeling will eat away at you, and, you know, shit will get ugly. The longer you try to just like ignore it, suppress it, and pretend like it's not there, and that you're good and that you're fine and nothing gets you down, that's only going to make it a lot worse. So I'm just saying, like, look, and based off the cards too, it's like the sooner you feel it and you acknowledge it and you just like embrace it, the sooner it will pass, and the sooner you will get more back in your composure and feel like empowered again. Okay, but like, yeah, for some reason there's something that you're unable to move on from. Fool reverse and the Six of Cups, there's something you're unable to move on from, and so that just indicates that there's still something that you're needing to look at or acknowledge or feel, or there's still something that you're needing to think about or reflect on. So you do that, and you take your time, and take as long as you need, right? There is no like time limit. So don't be putting like a time limit of like, by this day I should be over this, or this day I should be completely healed by this. Like, don't do that. Don't be putting those deadlines on yourself like that, especially when it's involving like emotional things. Yeah, but I am picking up Five of Swords reverse and the Three of Cups reverse. There is something to do with separation or distance. Maybe this is just bringing up situations you chose to separate yourself from. This could be talking about someone that you're separated from, or there's distance between you and this person, or there is like you cut them out or they cut you out. But it is bringing up unhappy feelings in regards to past situations that you feel you're unable to like heal from or move on from for some reason. Okay, so this is on your mind heavily this week. It's on your mind, and you know what? It's on your mind for a reason. So that's all good. Don't beat yourself up over it. We're gonna work through this, Leo. We got this. Okay, so let's just dive into this. Let's get to the bottom of this and see how you can move through this energy and handle this, and how you can move forwards, right? So let's take a look at the Five of Pentacles, Mother of Cups for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus for this next week, 7 days. Show me clearly. You know, I have to throw a scenario out here. Eight of Wands can't... Oh, is this reversed? You know what? Eight of Wands is reversed. So this is indicating that there's been blocks. Yeah, well, we kind of already knew that, right? Unable to move on. That's definitely a block here. Eight of Wands reversed to the Five of Wands reversed. There's going to be a solution to these blocks. Okay, so we're going to get to that. We're going to get to this solution and see what is the solution here. But first of all, let me just take a look at this Five of Pentacles and Mother of Cups and see if there's anything else we need to know about this. Because I kind of feel like this is your current energy, or like main theme for the week ahead. Is like you're kind of feeling, you know, there's some loss that you went through. Some of you are feeling lonely. Some of you are feeling like really in your head, feeling just like at a loss for some reason. Financial loss for sure. Okay, what do we got? Queen of Swords. You're trying to stay analytical and logical about this. Tell me about the Five of Pentacles, Mother of Cups for Leo for the next 7 days. Five of Pentacles, Mother of Cups. Show me clearly. Seven of Pentacles reverse. Double confirmation. You're impatient with yourself. I feel like you are not giving yourself the compassion that you need. You're being very cold and very like dry and like Eight of Wands. Okay. Five of Pentacles, Mother of Cups for Leo for the week ahead. Three of Cups reversed. Anything else? King of Wands, Fool, Empress, and the Lovers. Strength, Knight of Pentacles, and Three of Pentacles at the bottom. Yeah, you're slowly moving away from this. You are making progress, Leo. Like, even though at moments you may feel like you're not, or you may feel like you've just gone back to square one, or you feel like you've gone backwards completely, like, you haven't. You're making progress, even though you may still get triggered, or these feelings come up from time to time, or you feel unable to let something go, or to move on from something or someone. You are still, I just want to let you know, you are really making progress, even though it may feel like you're not, or it feels like it's very little, it still counts. You're still making progress, and every single step counts. So you're doing the best that you can, and you're just needing to take it easy, and you're needing patience. You really are needing to be patient with yourself. All three of these cards really do talk about patience. The Knight of Pentacles does, especially the Three of Pentacles, right? You're in the early stages. You're in the early stages, but you're going to start to see improvement. It's going to improve as time goes on. And I see you are trying to move on from this. You don't want to be hung up on this thing from your past. You're not trying to, stay stuck on this. You don't want to stay in this energy, right? And I do see, like, with the Fool and the Empress and the Lovers, you are focused on new things. You are trying to move on with your life. You are, right? And so at times you get re-triggered, or these things come up, and you get upset, you get angry with yourself, and you're just like, why does this still affect me? And you're getting, like, really fed up here. Queen of Swords and the Seven of Pentacles reverse. This is impatience. This is like, a mother who's, like, not patient with a child who's, like, crying, and just like, why are you crying? Get over it. Suck it up. Like, not compassionate at all, right? And that's how you are treating yourself, or it's almost like that's how you're treating your inner child. Because there's obviously a lot of deep stuff coming up here, and it seems like you're just trying to shut it down or dismiss your feelings, or like there's just like an annoyance that I'm feeling with this, like teacher energy, like just get over it, learn from it, move on, like just very cold, very emotionally shut off, and very little patience, and just like, no room for mistakes, no room for errors. That's how this Queen of Swords is feeling, especially with the Seven of Pentacles reverse. It's like you don't have time for it, you don't want to hear it. Maybe you're dealing with someone like that who's been very like non-compassionate towards you, Leo, or perhaps that's how you're dealing it with like yourself, or maybe that's how you're acting to someone around you. Like if someone around you is kind of going through it, you might be giving them this kind of energy, like the cold shoulder. So either three scenarios I just am getting from this. But yeah, it's just I'm picking up that there's impatience here. And that's not making it any easier, right? That's not, if anything, I would say Eight of Wands and the Three of Cups reversed, that's only amplifying this yuckiness. It's only making things feel a lot more worse. Like Eight of Wands is like, in this case, Eight of Wands, this is like amplifying it. This is like intensifying what? The Three of Cups reversed, which we have that coming out twice, which is sadness, unhappy memories, disappointments, separation, just like a lot of that yuckiness, right? Even bringing up things about certain connections or relationships, friendships too. And so all that is causing is these yucky feelings being amplified even more and more. So, and then with the King of Wands, I feel like this is you trying to just like distract yourself with things that temporarily make you feel good or forget about your problems. And then the next day, those feelings that you ignored, suppressed, distracted yourself from, come back up and you're like, fuck, we're back here again. damn, I thought I moved on. I thought I didn't care about this. I thought this didn't affect me. Turns out it still does. Why? Because you're needing to acknowledge it. You're needing to feel it. You're needing to embrace it. You're needing to have compassion and patience towards yourself. You haven't been allowing yourself that. It's like, why? You give that to everyone else around you, but not yourself. Why? Let's take a look into the Mother of Cups. How can Leo step into more of this feminine Mother of Cups energy, which is like very compassionate, very patient, very loving, very understanding, even if it doesn't make sense, right? These emotions that are coming up, you may not be able to logically make sense as to why these things feel these ways or why this still affects you. You may not have the logic or the reason to, but you know what? We shut the brain off and just feel it instead of trying to use your logic to explain why I feel this way. I feel this way because this, and that. It's like, just shut the brain off and just go in touch with your heart. And that's maybe something that you struggle with, right? That's something that you're learning to do. 8 of Swords, right? That's a mental block. It's like you kind of struggle with letting yourself go there or dig that deeply, or it's uncomfortable. It's uncomfortable. It gets overwhelming. Fearful of being judged, fearful of being vulnerable, that kind of stuff. Yeah, it's like there's a fear of confronting your deepest emotions. Scorpio season is hitting you hard. And let's see. King of Pentacles, the Sun, and the 2 of Swords. You know some changes must be made. You know, 8 of Cups at the bottom. You know you gotta walk away from some things. You know you gotta walk away from some sort of toxicity or something in your life that's been very, very draining. Very, very negative or unhealthy coking. Oh, God. Someone messing around with that. Someone messing around with coke. Because devil, addictions, drugs, coping mechanisms is what I want to say. So if the shoe fits, the shoe fits. But it's just like, again, like unhealthy coping mechanisms. My words are mumbled. You know it's not good for you. You know it's not good for you. You know you have to get rid of these unhealthy habits. And it's hard, but you know that's what needs to be done. Because it's almost like every single time you feed into this, it just drags you deeper. It gets harder for you to break away from it. It gets harder for you to overcome. And oh my God, I'm getting like pressure in my head, like my third eye. Jeez, it's like, it's a lot, man. It's a lot. I'm feeling your energy. It's intense. Okay, so what's the solution here, right? 8 of Wands reverse and the 5 of Wands reverse. What's the solution? How can you break away from this? How can you break away from these blocks and these fears? And obviously we said, like, you need to feel and acknowledge your emotions and embrace it rather than run away from it, although it's scary and overwhelming. And it doesn't have to be all done at once. It doesn't have to be like complete like overload of like opening up this box and just like digging up all these things. That it just, little baby steps, one thing at a time, right? Feeling sad and you don't know why, it's okay. Give yourself a moment to just cry, let it out, take some deep breaths, reconnect with some nature, get some fresh air, talk to a friend, a loved one, reach out to someone, reach out to your people, baby steps, right? You're not a burden. I don't know who needs to hear that. You're not a burden. So don't suffer alone, or don't suffer in silence, because there are so many people that care about you and love you. Anyways, 8 of Wands reverse and the 5 of Wands reverse for Leo. What's the solution? What's the solution here? 8 of Pentacles. So don't give up. Don't quit. High Priestess. Or sorry, the Moon. Literally. Similar energy. The Pisces energy. Eight of Wands reverse and the 5 of Wands reverse. What's the solution? Strength. Leo energy. There you are. What's the solution for Leo in regards to this? 5 of Cups reverse. So 10 of Swords at the bottom. King of Swords. High Priest. Hey, I knew I didn't say High Priestess for no reason. We got the High Priestess out here. And 7 of Swords. There's a deep inner reflection happening here, right? High Priestess representing you connecting with your inner world, the subconscious, the all of what's going on in here, things that you're not even aware of, like subconscious, like programmed beliefs and mindsets, and unlearning those patterns, and, you know, really like breaking down those structures that you have outgrown, that you no longer resonate with here. We have Aquarius energy, right? And this is all relating to endings that you've gone through, painful endings, right? Anyway, so your advice, Leo, your advice is to keep doing what you've been doing. Keep doing the work. Keep it up. Again, you may feel like you're not making much progress, but you are. You are. Even though you tend to be your own worst critic, right? I tend to be my own worst critic. I'm sure you tend to be your own worst critic, because you know yourself better than anybody else. You know all your fucking flaws and mistakes and things that you regret that not even a single soul would never even know, right? But you know what? You're doing amazing, and Spirit is just saying, keep it up. Keep it up, okay? So we have to move it out here. In this card especially, it's like self-reflection, allowing yourself to reflect and to be more comfortable and accepting yourself for who you are, flaws and all, because none of us are perfect. We all make mistakes, and that's all good. We're fucking humans, right? There's no manual to this life that we live. If there was, things would be a lot easier, and they aren't. On Earth, I guess it just ain't meant to be an easy thing. Like, seriously. But yeah, so keep at it. Keep it up, because this is you're closer and closer and closer every single step that you take. So don't quit and don't give up, and be patient. You are getting out of this. 5 of Cups reverse. Yes, we've had all 5s come out in this reading now, but I love that this is reversed here. Oh, and you know what? Even the 5 of Swords is reversed. So this is healing energy. Healing and forgiveness. And for some, even apologies. Might be receiving an apology. Right, even the 5 of Wands reverse can talk about apologies, or someone taking accountability, or like recognizing where they went wrong. Anyways, the 5 of Cups reverse is like finally being able to move past a lot of this confusion, a lot of this darkness, a lot of this sadness, and all these heavy ass emotions that have been like so suppressed, that you're allowing to come up, and you're letting it out instead of keeping it in. That is what's freeing your spirit. That's what's freeing your spirit. That's what's freeing your soul. And it's going to help you feel a lot lighter. So now that we kind of got to the bottom of this, I do just kind of want to ask Spirit, like, what can you expect in the near future? What can you look forward to? Because I don't want to just leave the reading here and be like, okay, see you next week. It's like, let's see. Okay, so as you're dealing with this energy, and as you're learning to acknowledge it and to release it and to embrace and just like accept yourself, you're learning to have more self-love, and just like, you know, you're embracing it, right? Instead of resisting it, because resisting makes it much more difficult. You're learning to just go with it and embrace it. So what can you expect in the near future? Like, based off this energy, of course, and you got your free will, but just based off this energy, what can Leo expect in the near future? What can Leo look forward to in the near future? Show me clearly. What can Leo look forward to in the near future? What is something Leo can look forward to that's coming up for them very soon? Show me clearly. What's something Leo can look forward to in the near future? Show me clearly. Page of Wands. Hey, good news coming in. Okay, so something that you can look forward to in the near future, that you're going to be receiving some sort of good news, uplifting message, something that puts a smile on your face. So maybe it's like an invitation. You're getting invited to do something, or to go out with someone, or just like, you know, something fun that you can do. All right. It feels like it's very lighthearted energy. It seems like it just brings you out of your shell, brings you out of this heaviness. So that's really nice. Okay, let's get a little bit more insight. What can Leo look forward to in the near future? 4 of Pentacles reverse. Let go. Like, just basically being able to like let loose and just enjoy. Let's see, what else can Leo look forward to in the near future? Thank you. Ace of Wands. Yeah. And the Page of Pentacles. This is great. So I see, yeah, you got invitations coming in, you got good news coming in, you're being invited out, you're being invited to functions and maybe like get-togethers. I know it's like holiday season approaching. If you're in the States, you guys got Thanksgiving coming up, so maybe you're seeing family, or, you know, you're getting together with some people, good company, making good memories, you know, meeting new people as well, for sure. Situations that where you're gonna just be able to let go and not be so uptight and serious, like where you're able to just like let loose, you know. You don't have to be so uptight and like controlling and just like, you know, you're able to just like, okay, I can enjoy, I can relax and just like have fun here. And Ace of Wands and the Page of Pentacles, I feel like this is relating to like creative endeavors, as well as like personal passions and new hobbies that you might interest you, finding new interests, doing new things you haven't done before, exploring new places, picking up some sort of new talent or new hobby. Definitely some sort of, there's like some personal things that are coming in that are new for you, things that you're going to really love doing and things that you're going to be passionate about. And I also see things coming in about like your connections, friends, family, and being invited out, and just to have more fun, right? I feel like that's something you can look forward to, Leos. You got a lot of fun coming your way. You got a lot of fun opportunities to get you out of this heavier energy. So that's good. It seems like it gets you out of this funk. It gets you, gets you looking forward to things in the near future. And you're like, okay, yeah, it's all going to be all right. All right, yeah. Okay, so Leo, we're going to leave your reading here. I hope this was helpful and insightful. If it was, let me know in the comments below. Leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'm going to let you go. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Take care.